One, two, one, two. The story of pain. She screams, "Get your pain! Pain over here!" Baffled by the announcement, an inquisitive wonder asks, "Did you say pain?" Elated that someone asked. She's been standing there for hours now, yelling the same thing in a verbose voice. "Get your pain! Pain over here!" Not an outspoken or curious mind in sight until you. Glaring at you, with mystery in her eyes, you repeat, "Did you say pain?" As if jolted by electricity, the well-manicured woman who was perched on a black box stepped down while holding your gaze. "Yes, special offer today only," she mused. Her sales voice was alluring, captivated you for a minute. Before the puzzled look was explained by your lips, taking note, the seller answered, "If you want success, you need pain. If you want love, you need pain. If you want freedom, you need pain. Children, pain. Happiness goes through the pain. Forgiveness requires pain." She stared through you. Like a microscope, your soul was open to her. A light bulb went off. Her expression changed. She continued, "I'm always here. I try to make it easy by offering everyone pain so they can voluntarily take it. Very few accept. Many avoid it. Most lie to themselves about it, pretending not to see me. But I am infinite." Her cream-toned dress suit sparkled as she turned to step back on our stage. One foot braced atop. Her head recoiled as she disappointingly said, "But you don't want those things. You're too afraid." She shook her head, returned to her box. "Get your pain! Pain over here!" She returned to her chant. You stand there, half present and half a spectator as you watch yourself from the other side of the park. As if feeling eyes on you, you look in the opposite direction to see if you are watching yourself. "How much?" you ask the seller. Your facial expression is now composed, looking at her unswervingly. You start to scramble in your handbag for your purse. This wasn't the plan you had when you decided to go for a walk to clear your head. "It's free." The seller's words brought you back to reality. Free, you thought. Again, she read your mind and repeated, "Yes, free." She handed you a parcel small enough to fit in the palms of your hand. The brown paper had a black ribbon tied in bunny ears. To the right, a tiny name tag with your name. The realization sprung your head upwards. As your lips parted but no words escaped, your eyes widened at the empty soapbox. Spiraling, you looked up and down the park, but she was gone, like magic. Now so was the soapbox. The pain parcel was still there though. So you're not crazy or dreaming, you thought. Confusion took up residency, but curiosity quickly replaced it. Rushing for dear life, you head home. Door locked, handbag down, coat off. The perfectly octagon-shaped parcel sits on the dining table. You went for a walk to clear your head from the unemployment, the past due bills, but now you have 1,000,001 questions. Sitting down, arms folded, you replay the sequence of events. The seller disappeared in thin air. No, impossible. She must have run off. With little hesitation, she pulls the ribbon, removes the wrapping and her name tag. Everything fell apart. Empty? It was empty? Or so she thought. A small shard glistened from the sunlight peeking through the blinds. A mirror, at least a piece of one. She held it, trying to find what was so special. She caught a glimpse at her reflection, and time stood still. Something, a force, an energy, held her immobile. Face to face, she was staring at her pain. Now to decide, fight or keep running. Author's note. We forget that no matter what differentiates us, we have many things that make us similar. We feel. No matter how wealthy, poor, educated, or stupid, we all feel. Time is not our greatest ally. The truth is, we identify it, even crave it, pain. When you work out and the muscle pain doesn't happen, it isn't fulfilling. We stay in unhealthy relationships, constantly hurting but never leaving. Pain is power. And to control it is even more powerful. Painkillers, weed, substances were all created because of pain. Now they have power over it, over you. Pain unexpectedly comes in the most unlikely form, but no matter how we pawn it off on others, once unresolved and unhealed, it returns. It finds its way back to you. All our aspirations, dreams, and goals require pain to become a reality. You decide how you handle your pain, acknowledging it, facing it, or letting it handle you. The Story of Pain. Excerpt from the poetry book, Then Till Now, The Decade Continues. Available everywhere books are sold, most especially on the author's page and on Amazon. What pain are you running from? Accept it in the comments. Share it, because you are not alone.